Hello and welcome to the newest segment to our YouTube channel, From Zero to, where we detail the origins of a game and add some interesting facts. We begin with Doom. Everything has its beginning. Doom was developed by John Carmack, Tom Hall, and John Romero, who worked together at the video game company id Software, a company they founded in 1991 along with Adrian Carmack, no relation to John Carmack. The team has developed such titles as Commander Keen, Catacombs 3D, and Wolfenstein before moving on to develop Doom, a game that has been considered the grandfather for all first-person shooters. Doom was released in 1993 with initial development starting in 1992 when John Carmack developed a 3D game engine called the Doom engine. He started working on the Doom project in isolation while the rest of the team continued working on Wolfenstein 3D prequel, Spear of Destiny. The driving force for the team was to develop a new game for the movie Aliens. This was later ceased as the team felt they could make a much better, more original game if they had more creative freedom while continuing with the theme of horror sci-fi. Doom was estimated to be played by 10 million people from the time of its release to 1995. The game's name, Doom, was decided by John after watching a movie, The Color of Money, starring Tom Cruise. In a pool hall scene, the character pulls out a custom pool cue in a case. When questioned what is in the case, he replies, Doom. Doom was also used as it perfectly described the horrific nature of the game's violence and satanic feel. A full storyline was planned and written for the game titled The Doom Bible, created by Tom Hall, which had multiple characters and a number of interactive features. This document was scrapped by John, stating that a good game does not need a complex story. As a result to this exclusion, Tom resigned as he felt the game was moving away from his plan. He later included some aspects of this document in games he produced such as Rise of the Triad and Terminal Velocity. A majority of the levels were coded and designed by John Romero along with a small team. Romero states that the level design process was very abstract with lighting and horror in mind. The process taken to create the ideal map was to design and play the game simultaneously to find the best gameplay. He wanted people to be amazed with possibilities and tried to reduce the level of symmetry in design, as he felt that this is too simple and bland. The textures make you feel like you're in Phobos, a military base on Mars. Bodies were left on the ground to make the game feel more realistic compared to the popular arcade-style games of that era. In Doom, you play as Doom Guy, a space marine who has been posted on a military base on Mars. Acting for the Union Aerospace Corporation UAC, a multi-planetary conglomerate that performs secret experiments with teleportation. But as John Carmack said, let's skip the long story. Essentially, an experiment has gone wrong on Phobos, allowing demons to pour out of the gateway. They overrun the base, kill and possess all UAC personnel. Doom Guy is then sent to Phobos to resolve the issues. He is unaware of the level of devastation and only brings a limited supply of just a pistol and his fist to eliminate the threat. Doom was initially released as a 9-level shareware for people to try before they buy the full game. The game has traditionally been played with a keyboard, but you can also use a mouse, like more modern first-person shooters. The game has the player running through an area, fighting demons and monsters with the ultimate goal to flick the switch at the end of the level to progress to the next map. To get to this switch, the player must run through the map, in some cases finding keys and skulls to unlock new sections. In-game triggers are also activated to unlock secret areas. The player starts off with a basic pistol and his fists to fight off demons. Weapons can be found by defeating zombies, including a shotgun and a chain gun. Other guns are scattered around the area, like a chainsaw, super shotgun, rocket launcher, plasma rifle, and BFG 9000, the big fucking gun. The full game consists of 3 episodes, with the 4th being released in the Ultimate Doom expansion. The first episode, E1, Knee Deep in the Dead, was released as a shareware episode set in a high-tech military base of Phobos. The second episode, E2, The Shores of Hell, is based on the demon world Demos, where Doom Guy faces a cyber demon and discovers the truth about Demos. E3 Inferno has you fighting through hell to discover the horrific ending which leads to the next game, Doom 2 Hell on Earth. The later released The Ultimate Doom, E4, Thy Flesh Consumed, is a timeline where the forces of hell prevail in the invasion and is set in a mixture of environments, presumed to be Earth. The level of difficulty in this Doom episode is noticeably harder than the original 3 episodes of Doom and Doom 2, which give you a basic first level and progressive difficulty. Over the years, Doom has been a subject to controversy with its satanic nature and extreme graphical violence. Despite this, the gaming community is still at large, with websites such as Doomworld and Steam still supporting the originals, with new community content being regularly made by awards and contests. We have a Let's Play coming up for the Doom games, so stay around for some awesome action.